Hello, what is up YouTubers? It's your boy, NCSU Man, bringing you another video today, and today I'm bringing you guys a best class setup video. It's something that people have been asking me about a lot, so I figured I'd finally bring you guys one now that I've sort of tested out the guns and know what to look for and know what guns to use, so I can bring you guys my best opinions on each and every gun. So I'm just going to show you guys pretty much my main setup for SMGs and assault rifles, and I'll kind of give you a review of some of the other weapons as well. Now before I start into this, I just want to say, look at that sexy fire background. You get it from using the specialist fire break, and I just started using this last game and it goes in. Basically all you got to do with the purifier is shoot them for just a few seconds and they will burn alive and pretty much just be screaming, and I did not realize how savage that sounded, so let's move on. So anyway, we're going to go into my creative class. Now the VMP is the only gun that I use right now. Now what I'm running on it is quick draw, foregrip, and the third attachment is extended mags. Now you can switch extended mags out for probably like long barrel. I know a lot of people do like to do that as well, but me personally, I like the extended mags just for getting those extra kills with it. Like I can barely pull a double kill sometimes with the regular magazine, but with the extended mags I'm pulling like triples, so that just tells you how much of an advantage you have when you use extended mags over something else. But if your accuracy is good enough, then you know, you can probably throw on something like the long barrel or fast mags, and you know, you'll be okay. You'll be okay with either one. But me personally, I like the extended mags. That's what I recommend to everybody. It gives you a little bit of leeway to have a few bad kills, a few bad accuracies, and you can spray a lot more. And especially in tight corners, you're going to be wanting to spray, and there's probably going to be 2 to 3 people down a hall at some stretch, and you're not going to be able to get them because you don't have extended mags. So you know, that's just my personal preference, and you could probably get away with using FMJ or stock as well. Those are 2 good attachments. Like I said, there's a lot of good attachments for this game. You do not need rapid fire on this gun. Maybe the Cuda I could see rapid fire, but you do not run rapid fire on this gun. It basically already has rapid fire compared to the other weapons. So now let's move on to perks. I do not run anything other than the gun and the perks. So if you wanted to take off the third attachment, you know, the third attachment is just sort of it's just there as a placeholder because I don't like to run anything else. If you wanted to take off the third attachment, I could see you running a secondary just to make up for the magazine size. So you know, you can play around with that. It's all personal preference when it comes down to it, but I definitely recommend having at least foregrip and quick draw. So as we get on to perks, I'm running flak jacket. If you were going to run something else, I would run either ghost or afterburner. I don't see blind eye being too useful, and I'm winging myself off 6th sense. Guys, do not get crushed on 6th sense. You know, when you're without it, if you're used to it, then you're not going to be able to play right because you're always going to be looking at your mini map and never know where anybody is. So do not get used to 6th sense. I do not suggest it. It's just a crutch perk, and it's really going to hurt you, especially when you have to go without it. So you know, just wing yourself off of it now if you've been using it, and just don't use it. So as we go on to the perk 2, we've got scavenger and then fast hands. Now I'm working on winging myself off fast hands as well and switching over to hardwired. Fast hands, the only reason that I like it is not the switch weapons faster, because obviously I don't use a secondary, but I like it because of the aim down sights after sprinting faster, mainly because I like to sprint a lot. That is a very bad habit to get into, and a very bad habit that I have, and it's hard to wing yourself off of, but I am going to start using hardwired here eventually. But again, that's personal preference. I don't think you need hardwired as much, especially if you're a sprinter, but it's just something that it's very handy to have. So you know, you can kind of play around. You guys know your play style more than I do, so if you want to switch out one of these perks for another one, by all means go ahead and try it out. But at least try out what I'm running as well, and it's to your advantage to sort of play around with settings. You know, play around with every perk, every attachment, everything. So as we go on to perk 3, I've got awareness on. I have a headset. It's something that benefits me greatly to have a headset and run awareness. Now, if you don't have awareness, or if you don't have a headset, I recommend running blast suppressor until you get dead silence. Dead silence, you don't unlock to level 50. Do not waste a prestige token on that. It's really a waste. You don't need dead silence. Not a lot of people sound horror as much. I don't think people sound horror that much anymore, at least in pubs. You know, don't quote me on that, but I don't really see it too often. So don't waste a prestige token on that unless you're late in your prestiges and you can't think of anything else. But definitely don't waste one of your early ones. So just run blast suppressor if you don't have a headset. But if you do have a headset, which I suggest all of you getting, run awareness. You know, it's a lifesaver. You'll be able to hear people across the map. So anyway, that's pretty much all my thoughts on perk 3. Now I'm going to go through a few other guns that I like to use. So I told you I would go through a KN94 class, which is an AR class. This is the best all-around assault rifle, I think, for public match. And I run these same attachments: quick draw, grip, and extended mag. Now I just prestige this weapon, so I do not have any of those right now. If you're going to run another one, I suggest running the Man of War. That is a very good assault rifle, and it has really good recoil. It's probably about a moderate fire rate, but the recoil is ridiculous. Like it does not bounce at all, which is one of the real reasons why I like it. Now, none of the other weapons are really good for pub stomping. I would probably suggest the Shiva. It is a 2-bullet kill and will really help you out. So that's pretty much all of my classes. You know, another SMG to try out would be the Vesper, even the Kuda. I mentioned that earlier, but I haven't really played too much around with the other SMGs. I'm going to try the Razorback next. That is definitely next on my list. So anyway, if this helped you out, make sure to drop a like, comment down below. Also, make sure to subscribe. It's been your boy NC. I'm out. Peace.